Yo guys, what's up? I think we may have sussed out the internet issue. Hopefully, we'll see how this turns out. If I dicky off again, which it looks like I might do, and I'm just watching the Streamlabs little ticker at the bottom. At the minute it's fluctuating between a half a meg and 4 meg upload speed, which is not very good. Yeah, I'm down to 668 kilobits now, which is no good for pushing out a 1080p stream, is it? I don't even think it's going to be pushing out. Oh, it's pushing out HD just. We'll see how we get on, and if we do get cut off again, then I'm not entirely sure what's going to go on. But yeah, it's having a bit of an issue trying to push out the stream at the minute. So I don't know why that is. I've rebooted my router. Everything's been reset, and I've changed from. Normally I'm connected via an Ethernet cable, and it's wouldn't have any of that. I'm now connected via Wi-Fi, and I don't even think that's behaving itself. I think I'm gonna have to call this afternoon and try again a bit later on. I'm just trying to see if I can suss anything out. What YouTube is saying. YouTube reckons the stream's healthy, which it doesn't look too healthy to me. It looks pretty crap. Can I get it to HD? Let's have a look. If we are going to stay stable-ish in HD, then we'll keep going. Doesn't look too bad, but I don't think it's not pushing out full quality. I don't think, which is the issue. I don't like that idea of it being a crap stream. I don't know what's up with it, but it's not happy. It is not happy. Let me just see what Twitch is thinking. And yeah, bitrate with Twitch is, see, 1624 is not a very stable stream. It's back up to 2.6 now. That seems stable, so we'll crack on. We'll do a bit more of the setup. Hopefully this stream stays a bit more stable than it was before, and we can get a little bit of a flight out of it. I'll keep monitoring it. If we go off again, then I may have to just call it a day with this stream and see if I can figure out what's happening. But yeah, we seem to be pushing out a decent amount of bitrate now, so we'll crack on from where we left off, which was what we're doing: brighten up the screens, going to go and load in the flight plan into the flypad, and hopefully it'll bring it from SimBrief. There it is, Edinburgh up to Vagar, and so look at the weather it's got. 5 degrees, 1 degree at the low. We mark scattered 1900, scattered 2400 wind. Ooh, it could be interesting. 130, 22 knots is also a bit later on. Edinburgh, nice, 10 degrees, Cav OK, winds at 200 at 12 knots, and QNH 1016. Pretty cool. Right, let's go and have a look at the OFP, see what we need to do fuel wise. Yes, I should be AvGamer. I should be online ideally. Let me have a quick look. I got other people. There's certainly other people there. That's hella loud, that is. There is other people in I can see on, so yeah, it should be. Let me just change that volume down a bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, no, I can see other people online, so I am on stand, what to say, stand 102, buddy, if you want to get somewhere. But yeah, there's other people floating around. But yeah, hopefully if my internet stays stable enough, we should be good to should go for a good little flight. What we're doing, yes, fuel is what we're looking to look at. Block fuel we need 7.5 tons. Looking at this, but we're going to take a bit extra. Let's take yo, Lucas buddy, let's take 8.5 tons just to be on the safe side. You never know if the weather's a bit dodgy up in the Faroe Islands. What's our alternates? We need nearly 3 tons for the alternate, so we've got a little bit of a way to go. I'm good, mate. Yeah, how are you? Where the hell is AEY? Where's that at? AEY, let's have a quick look where that is. Oh, Iceland. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a trip to go. An hour and 15 minutes to get to our alternate, if we need to be. Sniper, Neom. How's it going, buddy? I'm just looking. Looks like the internet is it's still stable-ish. Yeah. So yeah, we still got. So if we cock up and can't get into to Vagar, we've got to go all the way across to the Iceland, another hour and a quarter away from where we plan to be, which is longer than the actual flight time that we're going to do. So, in theory, we could head back to Edinburgh. Sniper, I'm good, buddy. Yeah, apart from 1 or 2 internet issues this afternoon, this is the second time round I've started this stream now. So hopefully it's going to stay up this time. So yeah, so what we're doing here. So we've got the fuel in. Let's go and get some passengers and get them sorted out. If we go to Atsu, AOC, Init Press, and we'll grab that. You can see us now. Oh, that's good, Avgamer. So yeah, we are Faroe Islands 21:25 from Edinburgh up to Vagar, 1 hour 6 minutes. This is not too bad for a nice little Sunday afternoon hop. And we'll get some payload going in. Request. 174 people making the trip up there this afternoon, and we'll start them boarding. And as you can hear in the background, fly-by-wire now have simulator passenger sounds. Yes, Scally, back, hopefully. Hopefully, we're back on for now. As long as nothing else goes to pot a bit later on. So yeah, there we go. Fly-by-wire does have now cabin sound, so we might be able to hear a few people milling around in the back, and it's all due to on this payload, and it also picks up. There you go. On behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew. There we are. On our way. Flight attendants will be coming to the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. Flight level 250 for the cruise, which I think is about right. So look. Yeah, 250 for that, which is good. And we're going to do the block fuel, which was, we took, you say 8.5, wasn't it? 8.5, yeah. Good stuff. 8.5 goes in there. 0 fuel weight we can grab. What livery are we today? We are, Galley, Atlantic Airways. Atlantic Airways. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any control over the ads. It's Twitch that put the ads out whenever they feel like it, unfortunately. If you have Twitch Prime, you can link it to this and get rid of the ads if you wanted to do that. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything about the ads. They're just Twitch's way of making money and giving me a little bit of it back in return, which is not a massive amount. What were we doing? Alternative fuel. We said that was going to be 2.9 tons. Let's go and pop that in. Alternate 2.9. And there we are. Final reserves 30 minutes, 2 hours 12 minutes, and then we've got 58 minutes flying time after that, which is not too bad. And the wind component. Average wind is plus 29, so bits of a headwind, tailwind even. Cool stuff. Right, let's go and have a look at the flight plan. So from Edinburgh, we're going to go out of runway. I'm going to grab it on the other screen so I can see what's happening. Edinburgh, runway 24, and it's going to be the Greece 3 Charlie departure, which is that one. Insert that, and into Vagar is going to be ILS runway 30, ILS Zulu 30, and there's nothing to take us in, so we'll figure that one out on the way up. I'll get rid of this discontinuity, ta-ta, and get rid of the second grease. Yeah, 1 hour 3 minutes, 423 miles. Pretty good. We are going to try out the I don't know if any of you guys watch EasyJet Sim Pilot, but we do have a copy of his performance calculator to try out, so we're going to give this a whirl and see how we get on and what it gives us this afternoon for our trip out. So which will be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try that out. Let's just skip through this plan. Make sure it makes a bit of sense. Edinburgh out to the west, up and then straight up over towards Glasgow, straight up to the north over Inverness, and then it's given us should be straight up, and then heading to the left towards Iceland, and then straight in. If that's actually a straight line in, which it is, then that should be quite easy for the arrival a bit later on, which is pretty good. We don't have to do any faffing around with that. So I'll grab the charts and you can see what we are planning to do this afternoon is from Edinburgh, like we said, we have a little bit of a squiggle up towards Dunfermline, then across to Stirling, north up towards Ullapool, Inverness, out over the sea, and then into Vagar. Departure wise, we are doing, well, this little S up towards Greece, not above 6,000 feet. So let's go and pop that in for the stop altitude, which is there. And let's go and do the performance and work out with this new performance calculator what if it works or not. Let's have a look. So if we start off in Edinburgh, which is Echo Golf Papa Hotel, and we're going to go off runway, if it gets the airport data. This will be my internet and not this app. Runway 24. I'm back during another MSFS stream. Someone called her and she did nothing. I said me, I haven't got Crikey Moses. Yeah, QNH 1015, 10 degrees, runway conditions dry, anti-ice will be off. Takeoff weight, we're after so look, 69 tons this afternoon. Quite heavy actually. 69, takeoff CG is going to be 24.1. We're going to do a flex config 1, packs will be on, and let's calculate this. So we do a flex of 61, flex takeoff not possible on runway at the inputted weight, use toga or try it higher configuration. Let's have a look at config 2 then, calculate that. Yeah, config 2, so flex is not available at all, is it not? Let's go toga then. Flaps, config 1 plus F. I'm not trying to do a flex takeoff at all. So it reckons with toga and flaps 1, we can't do it. Let's try config 2. Check values. Right, anyway. Let's do toga config 2 takeoff, 32, 33, 38. And is it not that long with 2556? I think is it not that big in Edinburgh? Oh no, it's not that big a runway, is it? Right, well we'll do config 2 toga takeoff, 32, 33, 38, and we won't do a flex if that's the case. So 132, 133, 133, and 138 for V2. Flaps we're going to do config 2, and we're not doing a flex, we're going to do full toga. So that is that sorted out. Let's see if this calculator actually does the job. So flight plan's done, init A is done, init B sorted out. We've done the weight balance and we've done the performance, which is all good. I reckon we can pretty much, we'll get our pushback geezer to come say hello, and we'll just figure out what way we're going to push for runway 24. It is going to be Echo, and then on to Alpha, all the way down to Delta 1. We need to take full length, obviously, because there's no other intersection, so it'll be all the way down to Delta 1. So if we push, we can push straight back, or even this cul-de-sac a little bit, and then just taxi out. And job's a good one. Cool, let's grab him. And we'll call for pushback.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
Are you on your way, Avgamer? You seem to be pretty much ready to go. Let's go and grab bleeds on. Get the fuel pumps on. That should be on. And that's nav logo, strobe beacons. All look good.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross check.
There we go. So we should have a pushback guy now. Yeah, we're just pushing back now, so we should be right behind you.
Parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brakes set. Lifting the aircraft.
And up goes the nose.
Standing by for pushback.
Well, we'll go backwards.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We are cleared for start and push. Parking brakes set. Okay, cleared for push start.
Now I haven't got a safety demo for this one. I couldn't find one, so it'll just be a generic safety demo. As the parking brakes off.
Parking brakes are released.
And
Pushback. You can start the engine in sequence.
we'll go and grab
Yeah, we'll start in the sequence.
some engines. We'll start engine number 2. And away we go. That is Bush up again. So must remember config 2 for this takeoff and full toga when we get going. I'm used to only config 1 plus F, so we'll have to remember flaps need to be at 2. Let's double check this engine. How are we doing? Almost ready for engine number 1. Yo, Salatape, how's it going, buddy? We're going up to Vagar in the Faroe Islands. We'll hold that there. Stop pushback.
Okay, pushback completed.
And parking brakes are back on.
Parking brakes set. Parking brakes set. Lowering aircraft.
And there goes N2, engine 1, EGT, and we'll get N1
Ground.
in a minute.
Disconnect.
Start that.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed.
Let's go and try this takeoff, not takeoff thingy, the flight controls before we go.
For the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
So elevators should be full up, full down, neutral, and ailerons full right, full left, neutral, and hopefully rudder pedals should be full left, full right, and neutral. And I have finally managed to map the nose wheel steering to the tiller, so hopefully if I twist my TCA side stick, we'll have tiller steering as well. Pretty good. So that's all that's sorted. This engine is almost ready for us to go. Stop altitude done, Q&H is in. We're done everything else. Flight plan is tickety-boo. We can let's go and arm the spoilers. Pick the wind shear. We'll get auto brake set to max as well. And there's a good start. So let's get rid of the APU can come off. That can come off. That can go at taxi. And we should be about ready to go. Let's go and catch up Avgamer. Let's we'll get the flaps travelling to 2 as well. Parking brakes off. That back to normal, and away we go. Cool. So which way will I say we're going to taxi out here? Straight ahead, make a right, and then a left. So we're going to head... Actually, we can take this exit straight on the taxiway and all the way along, I reckon. We take this left just here and then take immediate right. And they should put us straight onto Alpha. There we are. Cool, so flaps are at 2, spoilers round, auto brake is max. We can go and set that can come to auto. We'll just straighten out this squawk. There we are. So cabin can be dinged.
Flight please prepare for takeoff.
And let's do the takeoff config check, which is normal. Excellent stuff. So I think we're about ready to go. Second time of asking. We can go and watch Avgamer take off in a second. There he goes to get lined up. Brakes definitely work. Let's we'll come to a stop. Just about there. Let's hop out and watch. We'll watch Avgamer take off. There he goes on the roll. Straight up he goes. Awesome, right, let's jump in. We'll go line up and we'll go catch him up. Let's get the landing lights on, that can come on, that to take off. As that plane lands. That might have been a runway incursion. If we were on VATSIM or something like that. However, as we're not, that was just pretty cool. That plane may have touched our top of our plane as we lined up. Right, TCAS, let's get that to TARA. Everything else is good, apart from the cockpit door should have been shut. Let's do that, and I reckon there's enough room now between us and Avgamer, so let's get ourselves cracking. So we hit 50% N1. Release toe brakes. 1, 2, 3 clicks forward. Man Toga SRS runway. Auto thrust armed and blue. There's 120 knots. V1 and rotate, up we go. It's a positive climb, the gear's coming up. And away we go. There's F speed, we can come back to flaps. 1. How cool does that look? And there's lever climb. Thrust climb nav, 6,000 blue. And we'll get above the S speed. Retract the flaps fully, we'll disarm the spoilers, and away we go. TCAS traffic. To our right hand side. Are we close to someone on the right? Let's have a look. I'm not sure who it is. That was a TCAS. That was a TA and an RA as well, as it descended us. It now put 1,000 feet per minute back up to our speed we were, the height we were when we got that RA. Speed can go back, manage speed. And back into open climb now. That was quite exciting. There's the S speed. Flaps back to 0. Ray Denko, buddy, welcome along. I'm pretty sure that was already there. I'm not sure why Streamlabs has replayed that, but Ray Denko, if it was a new alert, welcome along, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And there's right hand turn. We'll come up now. 250 knots. With the flaps back, let's get rid of these spoilers. And 6,000 feet is all we can climb to up to Greece. If we have a look on here, there it is. All this wiggly S up to Greece is 6,000 feet. We can't go above for now. Flight time, Gally, not long, just over an hour, buddy. Not long at all. Not long. Is the overlay being a... Oh no, overlay is working, yeah. It is just over an hour. I'll show you the flight plan as we level off a minute. Flight time, yeah, 1 hour, 6 minutes. Once we get going properly, but yeah, not long. We got a longer flight to the alternate airport if we can't get into Vagar for 1 hour and 15 minutes. As we would do for the actual flight itself. So it would make sense if we can't get into here, would be to come back to Edinburgh. That flight plan's all to pot. Let's go direct Greece. Insert that. That should sort that out. There we go. Yeah, that intercept point, it didn't really like that, so if we got rid of that now, that should sort that out. But yeah, weather in Vagar. Let's get the weather up there for a minute, which is EKVG. Just have a look. I might do, depend on what time we get there and what the crack is. I do have to. I'll obviously go get my boys all sorted for school tomorrow again. So depends. So yeah, weather broken 2,300. QNH1008. Winds are 16 knots, and isn't that windy either, so it's not too bad up there, to be honest. If I haven't got time to do the return, I may come back and do another stream a bit later on, but I probably will have to go and sort out stuff, because I was off work last week. I've got to go back tomorrow as well, so it's just a bit of a... where I had time this afternoon to do a quick little flight. I may not have time to do the full return, unfortunately. Let's imagine we've been cleared up to a bit higher now. 250, boom, up we go. And we can we will pull standard and get cracking. And also a bit of music, I reckon, as well. Yeah, that's the flight plan now, synced nicely as well. I'll pop that back on engines. It's quite a low cruise level for a trip that's 400 miles. You get higher going Edinburgh to London than you do going up to here. It's planned 250 for the cruise, which is there, so quite low. The Sigmet's got anything in. Let's have a quick look down with the weather. Weather, so look. Valid, Scottish. Nothing there. Edinburgh, Vagar. Let's have a look. There we go. This is the weather for today. Few at 2,900, broken 3,600. Wind, not doing too much, but becoming 120. 22, gusting 35 would be interesting. 3,000 feet with rain, broken and overcast at 700 feet. Temporary becoming 500 feet, rain, fog as well. So look, taxiway closed. Edinburgh, obstacle, Edinburgh. Due in time, nothing to do there was with that. Yeah, nothing else. Let's go down and find the weather. Moderate icing over there, nothing that's going to affect us for that. And we've got a bit of a tailwind that we knew about. Top of climb. Oh, I reckon top of descent, but it's top of climb. What's coming this way, is it? Top of climb, top of descent. Now, no, nothing there either. So, looks pretty good anyway, the flight across. I mean, that looks pretty cool, to be fair, even. You have flight level 220, do you? Oh, fair enough, Avgamer, yeah. I'd have thought that it would have been much higher, to be honest. At least flight level 300 or something like that. But it's quite low, to be fair. Get some lights off. Passengers can come out as well. And I can get rid of I'll get rid of throttle cam for now as well. Chucks out some pretty cool graphics. Does MSFS, even especially up over northern Scotland, it should be pretty nice. So we've just gone past Stirling, which is to our left-hand side down here. There's Stirling. Hopefully Valance has still got his tractor has nice. Good stuff. But yeah, this wind should turn into a tailwind shortly. Coming 250, so yeah, it's going to turn into a pretty much a tailwind short when we get round to tracking towards Inverness. Look at my internet, the upstream is dropped again. So I apologise if you do get some buffering in a minute. You may just get a little bit in a second or two. Yeah, YouTube's having a bit of 250. I was going to reach our cruise level in a couple of minutes. Flight plan reckoned Erson was going to be our top of climb. So not going to be far off. I am going to put in the top drop, except we have no arrival into Vagar, so it's going to be a straight in. We've got a bit of terrain either side, and we need to be at 4,000 feet. It wants us to be for the platform into the ILS. Minimum is 680 for us, and we can hold at Rober if we too high too fast. That's where we'll hold, and then it's going to be a straight in for us. Looking at our route, it will be up to here, and then that's a straight in arrival. And there's the runway, so we'll fly through. We'll cut between. There's the capital of the Faroes, Tórshavn, if that's how you say it. And yeah, straight in after that. So 4,000 feet at the airport. So Echo Kilo Victor Golf 30 can go in there. And from speed out cruise 25,000 to 4,000 is 66 miles we need to put in for top of drop, and that should get us there quite happily. And we will put the extended centre line in 2 just to be on the safe side, which is going to be 125 degrees. There we are. So you can see top of drop. If we just cut across there now and just flew that blue line, we'd end up at the airport. Pretty good. Yeah, this is now just a straight line out over northern Scotland. There we go, straight up now towards Inverness, and out over the sea. Are you ignoring flight level 220 then, Avgamer? Me is that gang thing, one of my my boys crying. Give me a minute. Yo, first world problems about an iPad charger. You're giving clearance to 300? Yeah, I mean, I thought, you know what, I might come up to at least 2.9. It's definitely low down here. Let's go to 2.9. And we'll just change our, top of descent to reflect flight level 290 now. 4,000, we need 79 miles. Let's go and put that in. 79 in there we go, bang. And we'll change the cruise, 290, that's fine. And we'll put in Echo Kilo Victor Golf 30 into there. We've got 302 miles left to run. Cool. Faroe Islands Atlantic Airways, they do fly Edinburgh to Vagar. They do twice a week between March and December. I know we're slightly early, but I couldn't resist this nice livery to do this flight. Pretty cool. And then we do have the Vagar scenery as well, which looked quite good. See if we can see it on here. Have a quick look. It should hopefully look, if I got it installed right, it should look a little bit like this. Let's look at this for the arrival. That's 30. This is the runway we're coming in on. So we've only got one exit into the terminal when we get there. If not, it's a backtrack. and around we go. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Obviously, the Faroe Islands being part of Copenhagen or Denmark. But yeah, we're going to aim to park somewhere near this terminal, just there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, I'm hoping I got that installed. It should be in. It's according to my MSFS add-on linker. It's in. So sometimes that can play up, but it's it should be in. I'll show you. Yeah. I only recently started using the MSFS add-on linker because if you see how much add-ons I got, 97.5 gig. The MSFS was loading up every time I tried to run the sim. It was it took forever, but now I only put in the two airports. What airport we're going from and to, and the livery. It seems it loads so much quicker now, just by adding in what I want and not everything at all, which is just quite good. A little bit bounce around. Speed out cruise. I'm not sure why it's 7.5. Let's go 7.8. Oh yeah, Mach decimal 7.8. That'll speed us up a little bit. Yeah, 17:16 arrival, so we've got just over half an hour left, really. Not too long. Now just gone past Inverness, which was just down here, Inverness, and not long till we reach the northern coast of Scotland. Look at the terrain down there; it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? All the lochs and glens as you drive up that western coast. I've got some family that live. They live out on the Isle of Skye, which is here. So we have to drive, when I go and visit them, we go up to Fort William and then out to the Kyle of Loch Alsh, across the Skye Bridge to Broadford is where I live. So from where I live in Newcastle, it's one hell of a trek. Newcastle to here, it's about 8 hours worth of driving just to get up to here. Just further than if I drove to London or the south coast, that's 6 hours. So from Newcastle to here is 2 hours longer than a trip to London. I'll check down some of this stuff. Engine, fuel used, 1,400 kilos, which will be about right. We took 8.5. We took 8.5 tons. So yeah, 14 will be about right. Bleed page, have a look. Air's going to 189 degrees, 211 down to 189, then into packs at 12 or 13 degrees, which is good. It's all working fine. Cabin pressure, altitude 4,150 feet, vertical speed stable, and 8.1 diff. And the vents are shut. Electronics, we got power going to where it needs to be. Hydraulics should be all tickety-boo, and you can see in the levels as well. Fuel, as we discussed, 1.5 tons used, or just over, which will take us to 8.5. APU's obviously off, nice and toasty in the cabin. Doors are shut, no one tried to jump out. Wheels are still there, we haven't gone through a dodgy area and anyone's tried to nick them. Flight control's doing what they're doing. System status is normal. Good stuff. Yo, Smile Castle buddy. How's it going, mate? Well, streaming live wasn't too bad. Well, this is the second time round. This stream's now started now, buddy. If you can recall, a few months back, the issues with my internet, they seem to have arisen again, and I'm still waiting on that 1 gigabit connection that I've been I signed up for. That's still not installed yet. Dr. Moose, how's it going, buddy? Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we're getting 1 or 2 lumps and bumps. 68 knots, tailwind now. We may have to slow that down. Turbulence, penetration speed, Mach decimal 76, and we'll think about the seatbelt sign for just a second. While that settles itself down. Good, there we are. Should have a little bit of a wing flex going on. That'd be the reason why. Tailwind in a bit of high terrain. Giving us yo rain, Finny Bycraft, hello buddy. I was getting a bit chucked around there in the skies over northern Scotland. See the speed and the altitude just a little bit unsettled. Airdog, can you tell me how to set the heading to 320? Edinburgh, Airdog, pull it out. So we're currently heading 340 at the minute, sorry, 346. Then just spin it round to 240, depending on which way you want to go, obviously. If you want to turn right, 340, sorry, 240, or right, 240. It's a little bit, it's a little bit exciting. But then again, MSFS doesn't half over-exaggerate the mechanical turbulence in it, I think. It's a bit... I don't think you'd find it that bumpy if it was a real flight. It should disappear once we get off this northern coast of Scotland in a minute. We should get out in the sea and it should bugger off, hopefully. You need it for VATS? Oh, okay, buddy. Yeah. Let you just pull it, turn it, whichever way you want to go. So our one and only waypoint is Nalham coming up, and then it's extended centre line, and our own vectors into the ILS 30 bit when less than about 200 miles roughly. 200 miles. So I'll look in the progress page just to see how far we got left. 221 miles directly to the threshold of 30, so it's not too far. Yeah, turbulence settled down now. Let's we'll go back, manage speed, and we'll let the peeps in the back undo their seatbelt. Actually, the manage speed, we're going to go back up to 7.8, won't we? There we go. I think we've nicely settled down. You'll find the Cessna Caravan you cannot use the G1000. To be honest, I've never tried that, mate. Never tried it. AirDog flight time. If you look in your McDo, it won't give you the actual flight time, but it'll give you your estimate time of arrival there. For us at the minute, 17:15, which is about 25 minutes. Roughly, but if you look on your flight plan, you'll be able to see it. If you use SimBrief, if I grab this one, and we'll whiz back up. Oh shit! We'll whiz back up to the top of it. You can see Finicraft. It'll end when I finish flying. Trip time, there you are, 1 hour 6 minutes for this flight. 1 hour 6 minutes. An AN225, apparently, Reen, yeah. Not sure how true that is, but... yeah, it's now turned into a nice little tailwind. Look at that, 516 knots on the ground speed now. It was a headwind. We'll go and get some, let's get some weather up in where we're heading to, see what it's like. Air dog, definitely, yes, I will, mate. Yes, definitely. So look, the weather. Oh, look at that. That was a shift of wind that just dropped off. 50 knots tailwind. Just dropped off then. And obviously, that momentum just shifted us to overspeed a little bit. So wind 110, 16 knots, good visibility, broken 2,300, becoming overcast 5,800, 5 degrees, QNH is 1008, overcast 3,800, wind, and it's varied, 120, 28 knots, should be good for our arrival anyway, should be good. To be honest, AirDog, I normally use VATSIM. It's just, I always forget to fire the flight plan, to be fair. Would we have had ATC up here? Doubtful. It's literally, it's only because we have not on VATSIM, is because I, like I said, always forget to file the flight plan. I think I flew one. Where did we fly one the other week? That was on VATSIM, wasn't it, as well? I think it was. Yeah. I'll fly the next one on VATSIM. Been one of those things that just keeps slipping my mind because I've had that much trouble with VPilot that I completely forgotten about it. But it seems to be stable again now, so I'll must remember to use it again. That's right. We did one. It was that one to. We went into Mallorca, didn't we, Smile Castle? That was it, on VATSIM. I don't think that exclamation mark's working for any craft for some reason. It says it is. Chatbot is logged in. Notifications. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it should have popped up with distance to run and total distance of the flight, but I'm not sure why it's not. Why it's not working. Let me refresh it. There, as you can see, it should pop up with what's left. But it's been a pain in the arse. It may wake up 20 minutes later. Sometimes chatbot does that. It's there, top of drop, just over 80 miles left before we start our descent. I'm not entirely sure how far that is going to be from touchdown to give us a final. Let's have a quick look at that on the plan. It may not be enough. We may need to come out a little bit further. Is that 10? That's just over 10 miles. It should work out quite well. So we can be at Robert, so we're going to start that now. So if we just have a quick look on here, Robert's 4,000 feet. So let's just hit the flight plan, this one, and we'll go back to the fixed info, and we'll change this to Robert, and that needs to be 4,000 feet by there. $4,000 feet, so we still need 79 miles, don't we? So let's put that in. 79 miles from Robert is going to be our top of drop. May have moved a little bit now. Yeah, it's now just less than 80 miles left now. Looks rather nice. So I think, look, this will be a one-way trip for now, but I may come back a bit later on once I've sorted out my boys and stuff. I may come back and we will do the return flight back from the Faroes if I get time to do one tonight. And but I won't be able to come in. I won't be able to do the return straight away because I've got a few bits to sort out. But hopefully I'll be able to get back and do it a bit later on tonight. Half Gamer, how's your flight going? Are you started your descent yet? You're a little bit ahead of us. You seem to have disappeared off my thing altogether. Wait. Fucking hell. Johnny boy. When you least expect it, brown trouser moment. When you least expect it. I should really know because it does. If you look at my, if you look here, it does tell you on Twitch that it's going to happen. But it's still makes me have a heart attack every time. That make you jump as well, Rain? Bloody hell. It's been quite a while since Johnny Boy's had a little chicken dance. Oh, he says it's lol. Brilliant. Brilliant. You can just start to see the Faroe Islands coming in now, just in the distance now. There's a little bit of them poking about. Look, there it is. Where we're headed, the main. There's little bits of a straight island, shall we say, and then the main bit is just ahead of us. Top of drop, 10 miles, let's get in. We're going down to 4,000 feet. Have I ever tried Infinite Flight Reen? No, I haven't. I've seen it. I don't even really know what it's all about, to be honest with you. I know it's like a mobile flight sim, I think, isn't it? But I've never tried it. We'll get ourselves back into managed speed. We'll slow down a little bit and then we'll start that descent shortly. We're going to pop in. There's an NDB. An NDB there for a 348 we can put in. It won't give us a DME, but we can put it in just for something to say that it's in. So I put in 348 in there. ADF 1. There we are, there is that top of descent. 4,000 feet, thrust idle, open descent. 4,000 blue. The transition altitude here is 7,500, so 8,500 will be the last flight level, and then after that we're on the local QNH. We'll put some destination stuff in, shall we? So QNH is 1007. Temperature is where's the temperature going here? 5 degrees. Wind is 12019 knots. Picked up a little bit since we last checked. So yeah, 8.5 is the transition altitude, which is good. And let's get the Barrow stuff off the charts, which is 680 for us as a Cat C aircraft. There we go. Job done, that should keep that happy. If we go here, we can work out if we're going down too quick. 4,000 feet, so at 20,000 we need 60 miles at 20,000 feet roughly. Sorry, at 24,000 feet we need 60 miles. We've got 83 at the moment. So with the VS, we'll bring that back. Let's try 2,000 feet per minute for now. So we need 60 miles now. We've still got 77, so I'm going to bring that back a smidge more. Let's try 1,700 feet per minute. That's saying 56 there, isn't it? That's because we didn't put it in. $54, and we need. That's still going to work out about right. That's going to increase that just a little bit, back to 2,000. Should still work out well. We've still got 61 knots. Tailwind as well. That line of cloud just there, weather front. Cool does that look? We need 48, we got 45, yes, pretty much just a smidge on the slow side. Let's add an extra 200 feet. Let's just sort that out. Radnav page, we need ILS tuned of 110.3, it reckons. Let's have a quick look on here. It's got 110.3. It's Mike Foxtrot is the identifier, which is final course is going to be 305, which has also got coded in there. So that is all pretty good. 64 miles left till we touch down in about 10 minutes time. See that Fly Live has actually completely stopped working now, so I'm going to quickly reset that. It's been one of those streams, hasn't it, where the internet didn't want to work, and now Fly Live has been a pain in the house as well. There you go. Working again now. If I log back into chatbot. Could not log into Twitch, of course you couldn't. Oh, now it has. There we are, perfect. Whenever you get this snowy windows, yeah, I minded the update last night when I turned it off. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was just my internet being a pain earlier on. It's been working fine recently. Then I've had to connect to this for this stream. I'm normally connected via the Ethernet cable, but you can see I have to use Wi-Fi at the minute for this one. Seems to be kicking out enough of a bit rate now for YouTube to be happy and whatnot. So. Hopefully, it'll be fine for this remainder of this flight. I had to reboot the router. Kazoo boys, welcome along, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Not sure why YouTube alerts aren't working either. But yeah, Kazoo boys, welcome along. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. No, I'm not far from Scotland. I'm from Newcastle, mate. I'm from Newcastle. Patrice, welcome along, bonjour, if you are French. Kazoo, I'm lucky if I can speak English, to be honest. Have a quick look out here. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's nice, and it's rain. Very nice. MSFS chucks out some decent sunsets, I have to say. So there is Robar, 15 miles away. We need to lose 6,000 feet. 6.3's at 18, so ever so slightly high. Kazoo, if you keep it in English, buddy, that would be great. Thank you so much. Patrice, I'm in Newcastle. Yeah, let's go back on the QNH 1007. Get the ILS up. That we just lost all that wind. Speed brake needs to come back. We need to lose the hell of a lot of spin. We had all of that wind blowing us along, and it's now gone to 3 knots, and that's given us massive speed. Let's get rid of that, back to 250. There we go. Otherwise we're going to be hella fast now for this arrival. 25 miles to slow down. So I'm going to go and activate the approach phase as well. If not, we'll be going around and trying again. That speed is not coming off very fast. There it goes. Speed brakes are out. Drop that. See you later, buddy Kazoo. Thanks for stopping by. 4,000 feet over this bit of terrain. We'll fly down this this little valley. As you can see, there we are. Joining now. We'll fly between these two islands straight in, and the ILS is straight ahead. And that green dot coming in. Lock. We'll have a approach arms as well. AP2 can go in. Lock start. And this should make for quite a cool approach actually. Should be pretty nice. You can see there's a runway right just there, right in between it's pretty good. Right, speed brakes can go away, and let's go and get the spoilers armed. How long is this runway? It's not that long, is it? 1799. But I have medium auto brake just so we can get off and hopefully not have to backtrack at all. Because if we do, you can see there's one exit just here. And it's a backtrack, and in we go. Anyway, lights should have been on a long time ago, as should the seatbelt signs, and those as well. There comes the glide slope. I mean, that is pretty cool. You can see my internet having trouble loading in some of this this terrain this afternoon for some reason. What an awesome approach. Golden hour indeed. It's absolutely awesome, isn't it? There's a glide slope. We're coming down. So what's the missed approach altitude is? Let's put it in. Climbing 3,700. So that's it. We got that. We got medium auto brake. Spoilers are armed. Actually, you know what? We should have had some flaps. Why is our speed so wrong? Why is the speed so wrong? We're just not slowing down, are we? We aren't slowing down. We should have been back at green dot by now, which we are. We're in the approach phase. It's pretty nice. Yeah, we got an issue with this. The speed is not coming off anywhere near as fast as it should. Nowhere near. Let's drop the gear, see if that'll get the speed off. If not, we will go around. That's taken some speed off. We need the spoilers to get that speed. We need to get below this S in 3 miles. Do you reckon we'll get down? It's 2 whites, 2 reds on the pappies. It could be a high speed landing. See what happens. There's that S. Flaps 2 can go at 200 knots. Which is now. Let's grab those very quickly. might bleed some of this speed off. Gear is down. We are flap 2. 180 knots for flap 3. It's having an issue with the descent as well. Right, 180 knots. It's very short. There's 100 above. And we'll go flaps full. And let's see if we can get on the ground. Spoilers now are armed. 500. Oh shit. Well, it still looks good. 2 whites, 2 reds. That's a bit of interesting music for the landing. Right, here we go. We got back just in time. 300. Autopilot's off. Seems a massively fast approach. 100. Oh, get down plane. Spoilers, reverses. Can we stop? Can we stop? That felt like a nice landing, to be fair. Oh, 60 knots. And it's going to be a backtrack, isn't it? Anyway, guys, welcome down to Vagar. What we'll try and do, we'll come slow down, we'll try and do a 180 on here, see if we can. I'll slow it down a bit. Not a very wide runway, but the Airbus should make this no problem. That was give it a bit of juice and we turn around. There we are. That's pretty cool. That was an awesome approach, that was, to be fair. I don't know why the speed wasn't coming off, but it didn't want to bleed off as much as we wanted it to, but it was still a nice approach. The weather was good. In fact, that's probably one of the nicest arrivals that I've actually flown, to be fair. It's very nice. Right, let's get off flaps. And spoilers are now disarmed. And the scenery I have put it in the right place. Good. There we are. Free scenery from flightsim.to. We'll go and park over by the terminal. But guys, for the first time on this channel, welcome to the Faroe Islands. We'll take stand number 4. Was 42 feet, but that's not a bad little landing. That was at Smile Castle. One of the best ones so far, I think. Let's go, and we'll stop just there. Parking brake can be on. We haven't set the APU up and running yet, but we'll do that. Let's get rid of some of these lights. Cool, let's get the APUs on. That's good. Lights are off. Seatbelt signs can come off. We'll wait for that APU to boot up and we'll get the engines off. APU solid tape is the auxiliary power unit, which is, if you go outside a minute, you'll hear it booting up. So it's kept in the rear of the plane just here. You see the exhaust there, the fumes coming out the back of it now. And it's its own little kind of power station for the airplane. So when we turn the engines off, this will keep electronic power going to the cabin, so we can still have the lights and all that kind of stuff. So you can see there it is 88%, and it's giving off 400-degree gas out the back. Because if we didn't turn it on, if I cut the engines now, it would turn off all the power to the airplane. But there's the engines off, and with that we can go and turn off the strobe lights, beacon light, wing lights. That can come off. That can come off. Seatbelt signs are off, and we're going to open the doors and let's. You like how Airbus goes for VTOL before then, yeah. We'll get the steps out. 4-door passengers, baggage, external power, and we'll get the food truck as well. Dr. Moose just subbed. Welcome along, buddy. And there is. Hopefully this geezer will come and bring the steps up. Let's have a quick look. I'm not sure. So the song is the same as the time. It is. Sunset Strip. That was one of the nicest approaches I've done. That is awesome. That was. Look at that. We could have done the localizer approach as well. Where you are, Avgamer? Here he comes. Let's grab the drone and go and catch his landing. Ah shit. Come on, drone cam. Where's he at? Let's come and see. Is he in the touchdown zone or is he as far out as we were? Let's have a look. Smart. Yeah, it's a very pretty approach, wasn't it? Here he comes. Bang in the touchdown zone. Look at that. Now, have you got to do a spin around Avgamer, or he's going to make that no problem? We floated like, I think we didn't touch down to about here, I think, if not a bit further. Hence why we missed the exit, but he should make this no problem whatsoever. My scenery might be slightly different to his if he's got normal default scenery, but there we are. Let's see if we can get these steps up to the door anyway. Let's see if these passengers don't have to jump and break their legs. He should be able to drive up to here. Right, that door is now shut. Let's go and open it back up again and see if he will let these passengers off. There we are. Perfect. But guys, yeah, welcome down to Faroe Islands. Like I said, I don't have time to do the return trip just yet. So I need to go and sort the boys out, see what my missus is up to, and your series put all the lights in the air and you play. Awesome. Yeah, you don't seem to be floating, Avgamer. You seem to be on the ground. This geezer, however, is taking his time with the steps. Yeah, I don't have time to do the return trip at the minute. But if I do have time tonight, we'll come back. I'm going to leave my sim turned on down here on the ground, and we'll go back to Edinburgh a bit later on. If not tonight, we'll definitely do that tomorrow and do another flight as well. We will. Smilecast will definitely come back here again. It is awesome. I even think this for freeware scenery, before I dicky off, I even think it's oh shit, it's even it's even modelled inside, I think. Let's go and have a look. I'm pretty sure it's all modelled inside as well. Yeah, look at this. Not bad for free, is it? Baggage claims over here somewhere. I'm not sure how much is modelled, but let's have a quick look. Oh yeah, baggage claim. Just got off your flight. There you go, come and get your bags. And then what else we got through here? Not a very big airport, obviously, but duty free. Fancy a bit of booze or some Ray-Bans, perhaps? Watch over this way. I'm assuming that is the oh, there's a car rental. What flights are coming in? Bergen, Copenhagen, Stavanger, Reykjavik, and another Copenhagen one. All on the 1st of April. And there's security check as well. And there's our little 320 outside. Yeah, it's quite good for freeware. Freeware scenery. Right, anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go sort out my boys' tea and do whatnot. Better continue to Iceland the next. Reem, we could go to Reykjavik. Actually, I've got scenery from ORBX for Reykjavik. I think it's Reykjavik. We could do that. We go from here to Reykjavik, Reykjavik back to here, then back to Edinburgh. I guess that could be a decent little trip. Let me just see where I've got scenery for. I'm sure it's. Let's have a look. My products. Do we have? We do have one somewhere. Where is it at? Ah, Keflavik I've got. Keflavik. Way to go there. Yo, I'll give it a cheers, buddy. Thanks for flying along. Dr. Moose, yeah, see you in the next one. I stream most days of the week anyway. Join the Discord server to find out when we are flying next. That will be where I normally post all the stuff. If you hit exclamation mark Discord in the chat, you'll be able to grab the link for that. But yeah, I got Keflavik scenery. So we could head there, actually. Which is quite nice. By MK Studios, cool. That's what we'll do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that there. As I've said that now 3 times that I need to go. But yeah, we'll leave that there. Thanks for coming along, guys. Yeah, Finny Bycraft, see you later. Dr. Moose, Avgamer, Smile, Castle Buddy, thanks for coming along. And moderating as usual. Everyone else that came along on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, thank you ever so much for the new subs as well. Guys, I will see you all on the next live stream very, very soon. Which may even be again this afternoon or this evening time. But yeah, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you all in the skies in the next live stream.